How long you, or when did you first, I mean, tell me first when you really were like, okay, I'm gonna really get into this because I can tell you. I'll tell you first. I remember when the camera that I spent my college money on, and
Hmm.
'cause I'm late. Remember, I'm late to this. I got college money. And I spent that money on my photography. I knew it was more important to me than spending on alcohol or weed or whatever. You feel me? Like I knew that I was putting something that was different than everything else. You feel me? Because it's
Right.
like a camera. So when was it for you that you're like, okay, I'm gonna do this thing like for real?
I was hustling for so long, dog, and I got up off my ass. I was like, I gotta be a bigger person. So it was a bigger picture of me. All right, like I gotta start doing shit. I gotta do music. I gotta do something. So like I said, damn, I hit the videographer up that day, and I said, let's shoot the first video, which was like 10 months ago, like about a year ago. That
Uh,
was I got serious, bro. And before then, I had dropped music and stuff, but it wasn't really serious. But that was the time I got serious with everything and shit. We just went from there.
nah. I feel like you just got to keep going because the vibe. I mean, I caught it all the way out here in the Bay. We're in the Bay. We're known for our for the vibe, for capturing that real positivity, like trying to be. You can survive off your art in just living in the Bay Area regionally. You know what I mean? Because people support each other out here. Not everybody. There's definitely competition, but you know what I mean. And so, how is it in Texas? Is it united or is it kind of like a lot of divisions? What's the vibe out there?
Nah, they don't give a they don't care. They everybody for themselves because Texas so big, so it's like it's
Yeah.
so much money. It's like everybody just own it. Like everybody just focused on it. So it's like they not worried about, you feel me? And that's the problem with Texas right now. Like that's why we not as big as we should because everybody just don't come together. That bag just so big out here that everybody want it. They want to bite it. Like like
Hey, sometimes people don't really know how big Texas is, huh, until they like really feel it. I didn't like I saw that you see it on the map and everything, but like when you go over there and people say, "Oh no, they're from South Texas, they're from this West Texas," like they'll be talking like that, and then it's the same thing with us. Like Northern California is way different than Southern California, and Central California is way different than both of them. You think Central California you'd be like in Nebraska, Ohio, or something? It's like a whole different vibe than especially the Bay Area because the Bay Area is a little bit more progressive, minded and stuff. You'll see like a lot of Blaxicans out here. You see a lot of interracial the races having babies and everything out here more. So you feel like it's because I was seeing that like in the Latino community, it seems like there's a lot of drama over there in Texas with like that peso shit and that other cat Bert or something. I mean, what was annoying with me is they both got good music. So I mean, in the sense of it, I always like it's not my music, but I can tell that it's good music. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, I don't know if you can you see the other music that might not be your music, but you're like, yeah, that's legit music. It's just not mine. You feel me? But I'm like, we could do things together and make more money. You know what I mean? Like, we
that.
don't gotta do the whole troll thing, man. I don't think we gotta do that to make money, and because they're doing it right. Like we're talking about it, right? People talk about it because it's conflict, but like I still think the bag is bigger if you don't get in a situation with each other. You feel me? But and what part the city that you're in? What part of Texas is that in?
I'm in Austin. Yeah, Austin right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I was talking to the homie dude. I felt so bad about not being able to go to South by Southwest. Like that shit hurt. I was like, I was gonna tell you, that's another question I had for you. How's the pandemic, bro? How's it been on you? How's it been? I know it's been crazy for everybody. So, what's your?
it's like shit. I move spiritually, bro. I keep going. Like no matter what, like the pandemic, it's the pandemic. I feel like I don't even, bro. Like when it happened, I wasn't even paying attention, bro. I was in my own little world. Like it was a point where I had to, because I had to wear masks and stuff. But for the most part, I kept pushing, bro. Like everybody was making excuses, man. I ain't got no bills. Like I gotta, but it's like, man, the world not gonna stop. Like that's the thing. Like the managers of these apartment complexes, they not gonna stop. So you got to keep going no matter what. Even if the world hits you a pandemic, you got to finish. You got to come up. Like even if it's a pandemic or something, find a way to. It's people coming up on everything right now. So.
Yeah, no. I mean, I think it's more about how you look at it, how your perspective is, because you could look at this like you know, the whole world's ending, or you could be like, you know what, we might be resetting, restarting, you know, figuring things out and moving forward. You feel me? You know, on a better thing, I hope. You know what I mean? So, you know, to slowly wrap things up, what's up? What's the game plan for the future? You know, what you trying to do? What's your mind on? I was telling you about, like, you know, I feel like it's just I'm gonna just be consistent. You know, that's what I want to do in this 2021. That's kind of like where my mind's at, just trying to be consistent with a couple things and really put my time into that. For me, it's like my family, you know, my art, you know what I mean, creating a life for myself. You feel me? But and trying to stay out the way. What are you trying to do in 2021? What's your vibe like? And like, you know, to the youngsters, you know, it's always good to throw a little game out there for the youngsters. You feel me?
Thanks, man. Well, first and foremost, to make sure I stay focused on being the true person I am and don't let nothing change me, because being in this music, a lot of stuff be testing me, and it be putting me in positions to where I'll be like, but um I just, man, I'm gonna just focus on telling my story, finish telling my story, like keeping like, and it's like the way I do music, I don't even just every day do music, bro. Like when I go through something, I go hit the booth, I do like a whole album, like about something, like, so it's just like, I feel like I'm gonna continue to take it step by step, and just situations that I go through, just whenever I go through it, I'm gonna just hit the booth, but, and,
And therapy though.
right, you know what I'm saying? And of course, focusing on connections and making sure my team and my people are right and stuff, and stuff like that, man. It's, for everybody out there, for the youngsters and shit, like, just got to keep grinding. Don't let nothing phase you. Like, I've been through a lot, and I'm pretty sure everybody gonna go through, if not the similar, same thing, uh, a lot. You're gonna experience death, you're gonna do it all, but keep your head up, keep going, you gonna make it, bro. You gonna make it, bro.
Hell
That's
yeah, it gets realer, my boy. That's all I tell people. The older you get, I'm 37. So let me tell you, all it does is it just gets realer. Like all the feelings, it just gets realer. And that's why I decided just to blaze, bro, and not drink or do cocaine or nothing no more, bro. No pills, nothing on me. I've been clean off that shit for 7 years. Now I just smoke that chronic, and even sometimes try people hate, and I'm like, I wish you could understand me. You feel me? Like really understand what I've been through and how I
right.
don't put all that cocaine up this. Do you know I used to powder this beak, my boy, and every day, bro, and hate my boy. Now I love myself and I smoke a little weed. What's a big deal? Even though it's legal now, it's just funny. You feel me? So I know I've been really focusing on just being myself though, because if I smoke weed at night, so why wouldn't I smoke a little weed while I'm doing it? You know, if it's cool, you know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna deny myself. You feel me?
Right.
And if I caught y'all out of nowhere, like on some comments and shit, you feel me? Then you must be doing something right. You feel me? Like the vibes must be cool. What I like about one thing I do like about social media is that we can connect, bro. But back in my time, when I was in my early 20s and teens, whatever, you feel me? Even teens, like we could never connect with somebody out there. You know, I don't
Bro,
even
tell
ever
'em.
ever happen. You feel me? And that's the power of social media. And I just think that like, you know, the more we can do that, you feel me, the more we can support, you know, and I'm gonna start doing these a lot more. I was on a whole nother trip, bro, and I wanted to come back and start doing this shit. So now I just thought about it and I'm already booked up for the whole month. I'm gonna do this shit every night now just because I wanna bring my people together. And I feel like because I'm in a good place, my boy, I'm gonna catch other people's vibes that are in good places and bring that shit together for all of us to check out together, so y'all can meet people that you might not never meet, you know, from Cali to Texas to wherever it goes. You feel me? So you know, I appreciate you fucking with them vibes, bro. And like I don't, the more you'll find out about me, like I don't do this. This is I already get paid. This is for, you know, this isn't anything. I do this for the love for the culture, as they say. I still like that word. I'm gonna keep it, you know, for the culture. You know, I think it's important to do this for us, you know, and I
Mhm.
do it's therapeutic, bro. Like your homie was like, he was like, bro, you heard him. He was like, you know, I had a hard day today, bro, and you made me feel better or some shit. And I told the mother of my child, I told her like, hey, bro, that shit made me feel good too, you know, that we can transfer that energy, my boy. So I appreciate you. So any last thoughts, and if you can give any shout outs, my boy.
Shit, shout out to you, most definitely. Shout out to your family. God bless, bro. Like, appreciate you for vibing on too. Like, it's all love, shit, we tapped in. Like, I'm almost definitely. We're gonna link in. We're gonna, hey, keep building. You know what I'm saying? Like, most definitely. Shit, it's only at the top from here. Like, I know it. I know it for shit show. I got you locked in and stuff, so I'm gonna most definitely tap in with you. We can get on, and interview more and do
Yeah,
whatever.
I'm I'm being open with it. I'm inspired. It's kind of sad that there's a bunch of it's all good if they white boys, but like DJ was it Vlad and Adam 22. I like how they like I watch them. You feel me? But the thing is, they do also get a lot of people that that they don't get enough people. There's not enough of us out here, media like really catching who's who out here and promoting them and letting them know. So like my dumb ass, it's like 11:30 over there. So next time we could do it earlier too. But
Yeah,
that's the whole point though. Is like I don't want to feel like it's a job, bro. It's just love. It's fun, smoke a blunt with the homie, especially now that we can't smoke together that much or as much as we could, you know what I mean?
yeah,
It's like it's just so weird not to be able to be I'm a hugger, homie. You know what I mean? I like to bring it in, homie, and I like, it's weird like not to be able to do this, but that's why I want to keep doing this, my boy, because we gotta like keep the hope up. I tell people keep that God energy up, keep that love up, like keep that shit like pumping through you because it's easy to fall into depression right now, bro. A lot
yeah,
of anxiety, depression for our people, especially our people of color are dying in the pandemic more than others. So I just feel like it's important for us to keep that shit going. So yeah, man, I appreciate you. Stay tapped in and let me know how I can do. Tag me on anything when shit's cracking, and we can go live anytime. It's live, that's a good thing. So hit me.
yeah. Oh, that sounds good, brother.
All right, my boy. Much love. Love y'all. Have a good night. God bless to everybody. Your boy Poacher One, and I'm out.